so we just have a couple left. We have the head. Edit, select all, Command A, edit, Command C for copy, navigate to the exquisite corpse image, edit, Command V for paste. There. And that's the last one. Now they're all here. I'm going to point out how in the layers menu, let's look at the layers menu now. There's each of the objects, each of the body parts has a different layer. And they're all sitting on top of the hue saturation layer and the two hands down here, which we can't really see right now. So the first thing to do is to select each one of these layers and to name them. Layer 3, I'm naming it legs. And you can do this by just clicking on the name, double clicking, and then you can change the name. If you're not sure what it is, you can turn it off and look at it. Oh, that's arm. And now we're naming the head. And the last layer I need to name are the shoes. So now they're all named. You can also move them around if you decide you want to have something for sure be on top, like the head. You can select the different layers and change what's called the stacking layer, the stacking order. I'm going to put the shoes farther down. Another thing that you can do that I'd like you to do is to duplicate the arms. So we have two arms. Select the arm layer and take that arm and move it over to the side. And while that arm layer is selected, I'd like you to look for there's a layer option menu. I'm going to move it inside the screen here. Layer option menu. The layer option menu is in the top of the layers palette. It's at the top right here. And you can click on that, and there's a whole bunch of other options of what you can do, including the kinds of options, the blending options like what you've been using. On that palette, look for duplicate layer. It's the third down. And what we're going to do is duplicate the arm. And you can say that it'll give you a dialog box to ask how you want to name it. I'm going to name it left arm, then right arm. And we will actually get the same exact arm, and it will paste right on top of the other arm. There they are. The next thing we're going to do is flip one of those arms so it's facing in the other direction. You can turn off all of the elements above the object that you're working with in order to make it easier to see.